ましょう。Okay, start to lesson the second part. I just coming to the M5Stack office in Nanshan area. More today's lesson is a talk from the Miss Sophia, Vice President of the M5Stack. She also introducing the working with Shenzhen startup. Please enjoy the lesson. And she normally speak in English and sometimes I translate in Japanese. 通訳僕やります。なので、ところどころで I stop, blah, 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 stop, blah, blah, blah. Okay. 役で話します。よろしくお願いします。OK, OK.
It's also my honor to share with you about some startup experience and working experience. So firstly, you can see here from this image, actually our building is somewhere here. This is like the center of Shenzhen. In this area, all about the startup companies and a lot of tech companies here. So this is the tech part.
Okay, I type in Japanese. Okay.
So firstly, let me introduce myself. I was graduated about 10 years ago already, and my major is Russian language and culture, actually. So I do not have the hardcore background on engineering, but still, after I graduated from a university, I came to Shenzhen, and all of my afterwards the work is about the technology, about the manufacturing and the hardwares. So let's continue. So my first job is the sales engineer in a PCB factory. So as we all know, the PCB manufacturing is one of the most complex manufacturing in the electronic industry. And now mostly the PCBs are manufactured in China. So here we have a lot of like the big venture. For example, my previous work, the company name is Suntech. They are already a listed company and they have more than 6 plants, and the 3 of them are in Shenzhen and the areas around Shenzhen, and the other plants are all around China, in other cities in China. So after like 1 year ish, I was quit and I go to another company. It's called meitrack. It's one of the leading GPS tracking solution company, and you can still search on the internet. This company actually they have more than 20 years experience. They started from like 2 or 3 people locally and several engineers, and now they are growing into like a group company. They have US office, Japan office, also in Dubai, in Europe. So yeah, this is my previous work. And after quite a few years, by an accident, I know an investor, and they are in the like startup industry. They invested a lot of startups. So by accident, I went to another company. They are majored in VR and some new advanced technology. So from the pure sales character, I moved to the marketing character. So I learned the marketing skills all by work. So I started to learn marketing and started to make some Kickstarter campaigns, and I finally now the company is still here, still in Shenzhen, and they are working very well. But they move into another field. They are making the modules and the solutions for 360 audio and some like Zoom, like some hardware compatible with Zoom or with other video conference. So afterwards, I come to the M5. So this is already my fourth job. The M5 team is a very different team compared with any other companies I worked before, because they are like pure maker, hacker, and engineer background, and all of our workers are working with passionate. Start from a small workshop. Jimmy started like 4 or 5 years ago, and came to Shenzhen, moved to Shenzhen for the startup, because Shenzhen has a great support to the startup companies. For example, you have the tax support, you have the office support, you have like some investment money. So it's really a good environment for some startup tech companies. Yeah. So here we are. Maybe some of you already know M5Stack, and some of you are not so familiar. So let me give you a very quick, brief introduction about our company. So our company, the name M5Stack, it stands for modular. M stands for modular. 5 stands for 5 centimeter plus 5 centimeter. This is a standard uniform size designed by Jimmy, by our founder. It's a systematic module, like Lego system. And the stack means stackable. So we have just from the video, maybe you already know our device is for the IoT edge computing to collect data and transmit the data. So it can be applied in a lot of user scenarios, such as smart office, smart building, for example, for industry automation used in the factories, and also can be used in the agriculture. So it's really a very how to say, widely can be widely used in a lot of cases. So let me give you a very brief introduction about our founder as well. So Jimmy, he was an engineer and also like a leader in his previous work, he had a workshop in the it's called China Southern Power Grid company, and he himself is a maker and a very talented programmer. And after like 11 years worked in this China Southern Power Grid, he quit his job, and he found after he left his job, he feel a lot of PCBs and a lot of development board are left over, and they are not turned into the final product. And he started to think, to reflect why is it that? Because he used a lot of PCB, a lot of development board, but finally it turns to the rubbish. It goes to the waste, and he think maybe we should build a like universal platform, not only for development, but also for some serious use, maybe in the industry, and maybe the engineers, they do not need to start over and making the wheels. That's why, so M5Stack born. After our product goes to the market, actually we get a very good feedback from the end user. And in the beginning, we didn't invest like a single dollar in the marketing or promotion. It's all about sharing and the users' experience, and the users, they will tell each other how they feel about M5Stack, and so they simply recommend our product to their friends and family. So slowly we sell more and more, and we produce more and more products. So in the past few years, we have experienced a very sharp growth in the revenue. You can see now we already have, this is our company structure. So here I am. I'm in charge of the marketing and also the manufacture and purchase and some other department. And we totally have 74 people now. Okay, so here I listed our company's OGSM. So what is OGSM? O is about the object. So this is the object for the whole company. So all of our staff should know our company's vision is to, we will become the one-stop IoT solution company. And also the goal is to, it's like the breakdown of the object and what we should do to reach our object. So here's the goal, and also what is the strategy? Strategy is the way, it's like the map, on the map there's the GPS. So which path you should follow to reach your goals, to go to the final station. This is the strategy. And also the measurement is how we know we are following the path and we are not lost. So some data can show us, for example, how welcome our product in the market. So it's about market share and the revenue. And this is the product, the hardwares of our ecology. So you can see we have the 4 layer here. So basically the controller can be expanded with the functional modules, and also you can attach the units. A unit means the sensors mostly, so that you can connect the units to the modules and to the cores. And also we consider how it should be assembled in the industrial applications. So this is our 4-layer product map. And here here is some users how to say applications. For example, here you can see this is a pig farm in Japan actually. So we offered AI camera and also a weight unit combined with our weight, the pig's weight. So according to the farm, they tell us that before they sell the pig, they should know how is the weight of each pig. But traditionally, it's very hard. It's a very tough job to do, and you cannot weight it anywhere, anytime, right? So we use the camera to pre-scan, so they will know roughly how many pigs are overweight and how many pigs are normal. And for the overweight pigs, they will pick them and go to the big this place is for weighting them accurately, and all of the data can go back to the dashboard instantly. So this is like a very tiny mini agriculture application. And for example, here you can see our devices attached to this tube. Actually, this is a high pressure tube gas inside, and it's in Foxconn actually. And traditionally, they use the book and there's daily track. Here, industry. Yeah. They should use a book and keep the record every day. But it's very time consuming, and you do not know the status simultaneously at the same time. So here is our devices. It can transmit the data to the cloud, to their company's ERP and dashboard, so they will know and they can get the alarm in advance. Yeah, I will not list it each of the solutions we provide, but you know, it's for the IoT industries and mostly our applications at the edge. And here is some interesting facts. For example, we totally released 60 new products in 2020. And our engineers, we have not more than 20 people. So each week we released at least one new product. We have, it's called Friday New Arrival project. So every Friday, you can see we have a new product selling in the market. And we keep doing this for over 1 year, actually one year and a half. And we keep posting the tutorial videos in our YouTube channel. Roughly also one video per week. Yeah. So how can we do that so rapidly and so aggressively produce so many products and keep them selling in the market? Actually, we have explored a lot of ways, and in the beginning, it's very pain. It's very tough to do, but still we keep doing this and we keep improving. And in the end, now we can we already get used to this template, and we can make sure we have each Friday we have a new product coming out. So the core is about we need to stick to the NPI process. So the NPI means new product introduction. To introducing a new product, usually we go through this 3 stage from EVT to DVT to PVT. If you are working in the manufacturing, working in the factory or working in this industry, you should be very familiar with this one. But still, in our small company, how can we make sure we stick to the EVT, DVT, and we are not losing any files, and we are not messing around with the samples. That's because we keep the milestones here. The milestones is the functional prototype in the EVT stage. So after the functional prototype and get approved, it means we just finish the EVT stage. And if we do not have the functional prototype approved, then we cannot go to the next stage. So this should be followed very strictly. And in the DVT stage, we should get an engineering sample. So this is compared with the functional prototype. This is very close to the final sample, but the engineering sample is not for function variation. It's for make sure it can be mass production. It makes sure the materials and the toolings and the process is logical, and it can be mass production. So in the final stage, in the PVT stage, we will keep a final sample, also called golden sample. So the golden sample is 2 samples. One is keep in the factory, another one is keep in our office. And the one in the factory should be sealed and signed and put it in a cabinet to make sure we have the final one to follow. And another one kept in our office. So this is during all this process, these 3 samples are the keys we should we should control. And the following files I listed here is all the files in the process we will need to keep on track. And we have a PM, we call it the process management. So yeah, I hope I make it clear enough. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing.
Okay. So I think one of the most interesting things is about we have our community, and we keep building our communities and attracting more and more people to like and to contribute in the community. Because unlike other products, the company, they sell products. It's so simple. They sell product and the user, they buy product, but they do not have like a deeper connection with the brand and the company. But we don't want to become that kind of company. So in the beginning, we started this company. We have quite solid supporters. They are very hardcore fans. They are mostly engineers from the big company. For example, among the fans, we have the engineer working in Dell and engineer working in Sony, in Amazon, in a lot of big companies. So they give us a lot of good suggestions, and they kept supporting us. For example, you can see here, here's some just a part of the screenshots from the internet. And you can see this guy, Gilles. He has a lot of M5Stack products, and he kept collecting our product. I think he might have maybe all of our products. He has a small library here. So, and here we'd like to thank Akita-san. Akita-san also in the hi. So he helped us to translate 2 books into Japanese, and the 2 books are very welcome in Japan also. And thanks to our partner Switch Science, we have really built up our offline events, and we have a closer connection to the local community as well. And we cannot imagine all of this in the beginning. So in the beginning, we just build our products, but later, a lot of third-party voices came in, a lot of developers joined in our community. So the community now are growing by itself, actually. There are some alpha users sharing their projects. There are ambassadors. They will volunteer organizing some events, and there are also some very cool engineers. They even developed some other modules, not officially made by M5Stack, but their own modules, and they even sell their modules, and they even benefit from this whole process. So the ecology will grow by itself in the end, and we hope this community can be how to say can be a really a good platform for everyone. So to talk about our marketing strategy, because I myself have some experience in the marketing, and in the beginning we didn't have like a very clear strategy. So I talked with my team. What should we track? We have so many things to do. We need to write the blog and articles, and we're sending the newsletters, and we are promotion with ads. So we have really a lot of things to do. But what's the focus, and what should we focus on? And so we starting to think about how is the user get connection with M5Stack. And we were imagining in the beginning the user, how they know M5Stack, maybe from internet, maybe from a friend and family. And so we are drawing a user journey map. And after we draw the user journey, the map will get very clear. And we are trying to strengthen each of the connection with a customer. So the first impression, they know M5Stack, this is a connection. And how we improve that connection, maybe we will building, maybe we will sending more newsletters, or maybe we should improve our articles. So this is how we think in the beginning, user get to know us. It's about awareness, brand awareness, right? And afterwards, they will maybe they will research. They will do their own research on the internet. So they will see how other people value M5Stack's product, and how's our product compare with the competitor's product. So this is about research, and then they will make the decision. Maybe they will try to purchase one or two of our products, and then after they use our product, if they feel satisfied, they might recommend to another user, to their friends. So this completes the whole circle. And what we do is just to make sure all the connections are good, and we keep building and strengthen our connection dots with the users. Yeah. So. Here, I'd like to share maybe two of the cases. One is the spin to win this little gadget. And what's spin to win? When you come to our website, it will have a pop-up. The pop-up can encourage you to you can try luck and you can take a coupon, discount coupon, or you can get a maybe a gift. So this is all about the luck. And after you get the coupon, you can choose to shop on our internet, or you can choose not to shop. It all depends on you. And after we tried this little gadget, our ROI increased like double. This is also out of our imagination. Firstly, we just want to improve the conversion. We're thinking to maybe give the customer some incentive, but how to give them and how they will use the incentive. We don't know. We tried quite a few different gadgets. We tried different add-ons, and one of them is called Spin to Win, and Spin to Win really works very well. And so after this one, we figured out to give the incentive to the customer, but not like directly. So because they didn't feel they didn't feel it's about their luck. It's about the psychology. If the customer, they feel, wow, it's I'm so lucky I got this for free, so why not to try it? So yeah. And another one maybe you already know is a very common way. It's about lucky draw. But how do a lot of lucky draw campaigns we did a research. Some of them are just a simple rules, and some of the rules are more complex, and some of them require you to register a table, and some of them you just retweet. It's very easy to join. And finally, we used also an add-on. It's called Gleam. So we feel the Gleam in this software, they have like the secret to boost the traffic, because once you follow, you can have you can set the award, so they can get the award very easily. Yeah, so from this single activity, we gained around 800 followers. Yeah, so in return, we have give away one of our most popular product, M5 paper, and this product, let me think about this product, maybe $60. So $60 in return, 800 followers. It's quite worth it, right? Yeah, so yeah. The marketing campaign, when we value how success the marketing campaign, we are thinking about the traffic and conversion, and this is the zones all of us want to fall into this zone, right? To repeat the success, we have high traffic and very high conversions, but usually we start from here, from low traffic and low conversions. So it's like climbing the mountain, and in the beginning it's quite tough to gain the traffic and to boost the conversions. So yeah, the marketing people will maybe they have more experience with maybe a lot of things to do, but all of them falls into this traffic and conversion game. Okay, so next one. So how can we make sure the users are are very loyalty to our brand? So this is one of the most important question we will ask our users. So how likely you will recommend M5Stack to your family and colleague? If if it didn't fall into 8, 9, or 10, it means we still need to improve our product and our service. And actually, most of them are fell into 8 and 9 in the end. So it's very satisfied. But if in the beginning we didn't fall to the 9 or 10, it's not about marketing itself. It's about the product. Maybe it's the time we need to fix the product and make the product right. Yeah. So this is about brand loyalty. Okay. So quickly we go to the end about myself, about our company, about in the future plan. Actually, I'm not like a very planned person. I go with my heart. Sometimes for the important decision, if I cannot think about clearly, I just go with my heart. But after all these years, I feel two things. Maybe I should keep improving myself. Firstly, I should learn not only from the work and also from the book and from the schools. So I also have a plan to go to the MBA. And another thing is about the personal branding, because in the current days, a lot of people, they have a lot of skills, but it's hard for people to know about them, and it's hard for themselves to have a brand image. So to build the personal branding, actually it's not so hard, but it should be continue. It's a continual work. For example, Takasu-san is quite a good icon because he kept posting and kept sending the videos. If you send it for example, every day, it will make a total difference in the end. So I give myself a task to write the column, and I will renew the column. And another thing about our company. Actually, the company, we want to go to a bigger platform. We don't want to just stay small and to keep it in this very niche market. So we are trying to expand the market to different industries, to different countries. And we want to repeat our success in Japan and make it like a real worldwide brand. Yeah, I think that's it. And in the end, let me give you a very short ad because we are hiring a lot of talent people. If you have anyone or if you want to join our company, you can just directly contact me.